Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. Today, I want to talk about the no contact rule. And this comes up a lot when people send me their stories about their breakups and when they do their own research online. One of the first things you're going to find if you want to get your ex back, which I think you should write your story out first. What I mean by that is write out the story of what happened, why it happened, what you're feeling. Because a lot of times you just miss the individual that you were with before they went through a change, or you just miss them in the moment and you want them back, but you really don't want back the person you broke up with. Does that make sense? Because that person isn't the person you met 6 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. They changed in some way, or that something changed in the relationship. So you're at a point where you're just feeling needy and vulnerable and you want them back. So you have to rethink that by writing out your story. And that's basically what I deal in. And you can send it in to me, or you can share it with a family member or a friend. But write out the story of your breakup first. So before you even decide if you're going to use the no contact rule in that way to get your ex back, which a lot of times, if you Google get your ex back, that'll be the number one thing that comes up. No contact. They'll be back in 1 month. They'll be back in 3 weeks. Send them these text messages and they'll be back. See, what happens is, though, what they're losing, or what you're losing, in doing this search and assuming that the no contact rule is going to work because other people have used it and it works. What's your situation? Okay? So if your ex cheated on you with your best friend and you want them back and they're really happy with your best friend, the no contact rule probably won't make a difference. They've already moved on. They've already got someone they're with. The no contact rule in that case is something to use, but you're using it for yourself. You're using it for yourself to get over that person, because every time you contact your ex and they don't respond in the way you want them to respond, they don't miss you, they don't want to talk for very long, it's just like cutting off a scab and opening up a wound again and again and again. So that's when the no contact rule works to get over your partner, your ex. And really, they both work together. So if you break up, the first thing you need to do is know why you broke up. Really be clear on that. Have your story. And then if you broke up and you were in the wrong, you did something wrong, you pushed them around in a way where you gave them an ultimatum that wasn't fair, you were jealous, then you need to apologize and try to make things work. And then if at that point they don't want any part of you, at least you left it on good terms. Because if you left it on bad terms where you're really pissed at them, then they probably won't contact you back because they think you don't want to talk to them. So in that case, you do want to make contact one last time to see how things are. Leave it on a good note. But keep in mind, you don't need to leave it on a good note. If you did nothing wrong, they left you, black and white, you got dumped, and you call them back, I just want to make sure that, I'm right, you dumped me. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not going to help your situation out either way, because you have two things you want to do, right? You got two things. You want to get over them, or you want to get them back. And the no contact rule works in both cases. Now, here's the thing. The no contact rule seems really simple when you first read it. You're like, okay, no contact. And then, a week goes by. Why didn't they contact me? Are they playing the no contact game? Are they seeing someone? See, everything that's going through your mind's also going through theirs, unless they're with someone. If they're with someone already, or they really were over you, you were abusive, you were a bad alcoholic, go through the list, right? You did something really bad and they were sick of you. They might be over you. They might be done. But in most cases, if they never do contact you again, they're seeing someone else or interested in someone else. I'm sorry to tell you that if that hurts, if you've been trying the no contact game for 6 weeks or 2 months or 3 months and you're not really getting anything back, they're probably seeing someone else. But I will say this. If you were together for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, the longer you were together, they do miss you. They absolutely have moments where they miss you. That doesn't mean they're going to call you up right away because they have someone else to call up when they miss you, right? And they're going to question things if that relationship with the new person goes wrong because they're going to be comparing you. But here's what you can't be doing. You can't be betting that this is going to work as a get my ex back. I know it's the number one thing they recommend, and it's true. If you came to me and said, Mac, I want to get my ex back, what do I have to do? Well, first things first, yeah, no contact. But when I tell you that, I'm telling you that also to get over them. It's a double-edged sword for you. It's a strong start. It's step one. But it's not a guarantee. That's what kills me online, is you go onto these, you Google how to get my ex back, and they have these guarantees. I promise you, stay the fuck away from that, please. That is hogwash, okay? That is snake oil sold in the 1800s, right? There's no guarantees in getting your ex back, and get that out of your head, because if you're acting that way, you're needy. And if you're needy, it's not attractive. And the only time someone takes back someone needy is when they want to use them. 90% of the time. Okay? So if you're trying to gain back some strength, trying to get independent again, the no contact rule is not to get the ex back. It's to get you on track. It's to get you back. It's to get your independence back. And if by chance your ex does want to come back, you do not want to be in a mode where you go, oh, I've been waiting for you to call me. Oh my God. It's been so long. Like the movies or something, that shit just doesn't happen really, okay? Unless it's, like puppy love or something. But real life, real talk, they're going to be testing you like, I wonder if they're missing me too. So you need to be in a stoic state of mind when they call you up, like, you know what? Yeah, you want to get some coffee? Sure. Yeah. How you been? Everything all right? Yeah. Let's get together. Oh yeah, you want to go out have some dinner? Sure. And you go into that dinner, you go into that coffee feeling like I have no expectations. I'm just seeing how they're doing and see where this heads. And if something works out, fine. If something doesn't work out, maybe I'll give it a chance. Maybe I'll give it a chance. Not, I hope they give me a chance. If you have that going into the next time you meet your ex, hoping that the next time they call you that you're gonna win them back, don't do that. Don't do that. Your idea is, yeah, let's meet up. Yeah, let's chat. Let's get together. Your idea is like, how you been? Everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm mellow yellow. I'm living life. I'm going through the motions. I'm going to work every day. I went out with my friends last week, and keep it short. Don't carry it on. And if they go fishing on you, oh, have you been seeing someone else? Well, gentleman never tells. Something like that. Because you want to keep her guessing. You want her to think, I wonder if he has been seeing someone else. But she doesn't want you to brag about it either, because then it sounds like bullshit. It's like these things, post all these pictures of you on Facebook with another woman or something. Yeah, it could work. But who are you attracting back? Some other needy individual? What you want to do is get yourself back on track. Get yourself back in the game. Get your confidence back, your gusto. So you can feel like you are the one in the driver's seat when that ex comes back. You're the one that's going to decide if it's right or wrong. Because there's a good reason that you broke up. There's a really good reason that you guys broke up. You needed the time away. So let me recap this. The no contact rule works as a step one. It is not a guarantee. It is not a guarantee you will get your ex back. Actually, it really should be used to move on. And as a side note to that, as an extra, the possibility might come up that your ex comes back because of the no contact rule. But when they come back, you already are going to be moving on to the point where you're making a decision. Maybe I'll give you another chance. Maybe we'll go out again. Yeah, maybe this is right. But you don't need them is the key part. So if you go into that no contact rule thinking like, when they finally call, I know what I'm going to say. Don't do that. You are moving on. That's why you're using the no contact rule. Okay? I hope that helps, because there's a lot of bad information on that.